Good evening, League of Souls, and any other unfortunate soul who might be watching. It is I, Beldine, coming to you undead from the Den of Iniquity. We've had some pretty major changes in my life and in the game. And speaking of the game, I'm going to continue my breeding because I have how many tokens? I have 212k tokens left to do some shit. I'm gonna get Storm, and then I'm gonna get Noctua next time. It's not gonna happen this time, but next time. So let's go ahead and breed that while I chatter away. Auto breed, thanks very much. Okay, cool. That's off and doing its own thing. So yeah, a lot of life changes. I am being proactive with the book. I had to really quickly teach myself InDesign and then reformat my book because it looks like I'm gonna have to try and self-publish it in America, which is very annoying. But there it is. And then I booked 2 back-to-back feature film gigs in June into July, into August, I think even. So I'm not going to have a lot of time to play, which is why I'm going to just really quickly try and go over something that was requested of me. It was actually requested that people wanted to know more about infrastructure. Because I booked these film gigs, and now I can't be on the Sapphire Diamond grind anymore, so I'm hanging out on a new team, Darken the Earth. The very kind folks at Darken the Earth took me in with open arms. Even though they knew who I was, they accepted me. So, thank you guys. Yeah, but they just wanted to know a little bit about infrastructure because they're relatively new to Atlas. So I'm already bored of this. We can go ahead and stop that at the 200k mark. We can go into Atlas, shimmy on over there, and see what's up with the infrastructure on islands. Now, to be fair, I don't know anything about infrastructure on islands. I know a little bit. So we're just gonna do a very, very quick, brief overview of what each thing does. So let's click on this island. Here is your home island, or any island you guys own. Click on Manage, and you'll see a bunch of tabs here. Primarchs, that's just a list of whoever is present at the island. HQ, this is the main one, so let's click on that. The HQ is the foundation for building stronger buildings. What does this mean? Basically, it means you gotta level up your HQ before you are able to level up anything else. So this is kind of, I'll go ahead and quote it, the foundation for building. Yes. So keep leveling up your HQ so that you can in turn level up your other, no, I didn't want to do that, your other stuff, such as the bank. This is a popular one. Obvious, oh, and also, actually I'm gonna go back to HQ real quick. This also gives you a bonus from mining. So the more your HQ is leveled up, the larger bonus you get for hitting gold mines. You get an additional, in this case, 7.5% from mines. So that's pretty cool. And obviously, if you continue to level it up, that number continues to increase. Bank. This is the place where you store your resources. So as you can see, you can store food, gold, lumber. Banks are especially important. They're important on a daily basis, really, but especially during feeding and fortification events, because you can store your resources there. You can ask an officer to do a long bounce with you, and it helps the entire team. So if you were to level up your bank more, you can store additional resources. So it behooves you to level up your banks, not only so that you can store more resources, but that you can transfer more resources in one go. Fort. What is a fort? I don't even know. Oh, it boosts defending troops and allows management of free passage and shields. Okay, this is the place where, if you're an officer, you would go to grant passage, and I can even see passage list. Here's some people who are allowed through our thing, okay? Oh, they're coming for me. All right. I did this on purpose. And I set it up. I'm not even boosted. But yeah, I went somewhere, Death Star, against my shitty little unboosted base. R.I.P. troops. But it's okay, I wanted to commit troopicide. And I'll show you why momentarily. I'm not even gonna defend. I'm kind of just here so that my defense rider gets some glory. Oh, what a joke. Alright. Death Star, just hurry up. Hurry the F up. Just kill me. Let's watch. Let's watch in real time as I get wrecked. That's okay. It's okay because I accidentally summoned the wrong Primarch, number one. And then number two, I went to this island and I got stuck. So my only option was somebody should kill me. And he did. Thank you very much, Death Star. So appreciative. Bye. Let's see, did I earn any glory from this? I doubt it. How am I not dead? Oh, am I dead? No, I'm still there. Let's go to this little pop-out thing, and we go to the ledger, and we go to my battles. It doesn't even register yet? Are you kidding? Let's restart Alice real quick. Your Primarch has been freed. Thank you. Cool. Oh, I did earn glory. That's nice. That's nice. That's not a lot of glory for the amount of troops I lost, but it's okay. And here's why. We are going to go home. Stop it. Go home. We're going to go to the little helmet and dragon icon. We are going to summon a Primarch. Instead of summoning my destroyer, right, which is what I had originally intended, and I accidentally summoned the fighter because I'm a noob, I am going to intentionally summon my fighter now. Summon. Why? Because it takes 10 minutes to summon. You know how it takes 12 hours, 12 hours for you to summon another Primarch, like a Taunter or a Destroyer. If you, let's just say 10 minutes has passed, I'm actually going to use speed-ups, and, well, I'm going to use a little bit of speed-ups. Not a lot, but just a little. Just so that I can make a point. I learned this recently from one of the officers on Darken the Earth. Summon your fighter instead of the Primarch that you really want to summon, right? Because those Primarch assholes take 12 hours. You summon this guy. 3, 2, 1. Fucking summon. Complete for free. Thank you. Now he's there, right? Now apparently, I haven't tried this yet. This is my first time trying it. You can, I'm not sure how, swap this out for another Primarch. Let's see if I can actually figure out how to do this. If I wanted to swap out a Primarch, how would I do it? View tech tree. Okay, okay. Summon. We did it. And now, look at that number. Instead of 12 hours, 1 hour. Now only 59 minutes and 43 seconds. That's a good trick. Thank you to my friends, and especially Perfect Dreamy. Thank you very much. Never mind, I figured it out. Sick. All right, so squirrel that away in your mind. That is a good trick to know. It's probably a glitch. They're probably gonna see this and they're gonna change it. Whatever. Let's continue with our tutelage, with our lesson. What were we on? Bank. Fort. We did fort. Oh yeah, a fort also, I mean, it boosts your defending troops, and it's also the place where the shield can be triggered. So if an enemy comes to your island and kills, in this instance, 59.2k troops, the shield will pop up around your island and your enemy can no longer hit you, and they'll have to go. I would expect that if you level your fort up, that number decreases. So this is good if you want to, defend your territory. That's what the fort is for. What's next? Tower. This just improves troop training costs. In events like the current event, actually, let's click out and really quickly click into the event. What a shock! It's troop training. Again. So in an event like this, it's nice to have a leveled up tower because you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it reduces the time cost for when you're building troops. You know that if you, let's say if you revive 4K, I think it's probably around 12 hours to finish that job of reviving 4K troops. But if you level up your tower, you get a time reduction. So this level 1, it's minus 5.4%. A level 2 maybe is minus 7%. Level 3 maybe minus 10%. And that helps you because then instead of 12 hours, maybe it's 11 or 10 hours to build the same amount of troops. So that's good. Refinery. The fuck is a refinery? Oh, it improves crafting material rewards. All right. So what does that mean? This refinery has not been built. If it had been built, what it simply means is when you go to a poacher, let's click on a poacher, and we look at the bottom left corner, you see I would get 184 dark shards from hitting this guy. Building up your refinery, leveling up your refinery, simply increases that number of shards. So for instance, in our level 3 island in League of Souls, my first poacher hit of the day would be upwards of 1,000 dark shards. So that's a really nice bonus. That's a good incentive. And so yeah, you want to level that up. And that's it, right? What the fuck is a barracks? Houses. I don't think you can build this. This just like holds your troops. So whatever. So great. That's it. That's your lesson for the day. We saw me die. We learned a really cool primarch trick, and we learned a little bit about infrastructure. And Dreamy actually asked me specifically to do this infrastructure video, so I'm sure it wasn't very informative because I know nothing about these things, but I do recommend to teams who are new to Atlas, to all teams really, it is important that your team collect gold and contribute gold to the building of infrastructure on all your islands, because each one of these things, and I never thought I would say these words about Atlas, but each one of these things is important. So each one has a purpose. Let me see, can I put anybody on a mission? Hell yeah, I can. Bye. Boop. I'm just gonna do this real quick. I think that's all I can do. All right. Sure, why not? No doubt, because I'm about to go to bed because it's late. But yeah, that was my lesson. I did want to do everything I could to get this out now because, as I said, I will be extremely busy for the next 3 months off on this feature film. And then after that, I'll be working on my books, so there will be very little time for anything, but I do promise you that eventually my music video will come out, and it will come out, I promise, before I go away for this film. So stay tuned, because entertainment will abound.